Lately, I've been attached to my phone to the point where I feel like my brain is being fried. In today's video, I'm ending my social media addiction and getting my life back together. Alright guys, this is as real as it's gonna get. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. First of all, I want to say that I'm sick right now, guys, so that's mainly why I'm sweating. Also, those Brandy Melville tops don't do you justice if you have a sweating problem. So I wanted to share that I'm in a place of complete shit right now. Clearly, the fact that I have strep throat, I'm gonna start my period, means I'm on an emotional wreck, and lately I've been just feeling like a failure. A lot of this is just coming from, in general, just having no idea what I want to do with my life. Oh gosh. Like, I've been in school for 4 years and I still don't know what I want to do. A lot of these negative thoughts and feelings that have been coming up lately are coming from the same thing, which is social media. You would think that because I've like deleted TikTok that it, that I would have made progress, but no. And I really think the main reason why I use it is as a distraction or a stimulation, which is not exactly the best thing, because then what happens when it's not there? How do you let your mind be at peace? With all that being said, in today's video, I'm gonna be deleting every single one of my social media apps for a week. By the end of the week, we're gonna see exactly how this has changed my life. As we begin embarking on 160 hours without social media, my first thought was to start cleaning. Alexa, play jazz cafe music. No. Because let's face it, what else is there to do? Before you know it, you've become a grandma, enjoying these simple joys of life. Maybe you'll enjoy some soup in silence. This is awkward. Read the newspaper, play your computer games, which seem more appealing than ever. Or in my case, you'll do your homework. As the day winds down, you'll cozy up with a good book. Who knew becoming a temporary grandma could be so surprisingly satisfying? It's just stop. I'm gonna get my ass out of bed. We've arrived at the point where we are meditating. Yes, I'm trying to fill up my morning, but also, why don't I do this every morning? Instead of spending what could be the most important time of my day with myself, I spend it with strangers through a screen, taking my time as I romanticize my slow morning routine. Yet this isn't ideal. I'm constantly asking myself, where did the time go? And why did I only get 3 things done? And it's because I'm moving at a turtle pace. All I think I'm being productive, because in my head, it's like, oh, I watched 3 videos, I did a lot. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Who knew your morning routine could actually be filled with 5 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes of reading, completing an assignment, and getting ready for the day? Today, I made the discovery that I could get all of these things done all along. There was just one problem. This book actually makes me want to just like close it and like, we're about to get really productive. I've even set up my life at spaces. Look at how cute it is. A little bunny, he's blowing out bubbles. He's on a little leafy. So we have to knock out a few assignments, specifically 6, and that's just by tomorrow. We can do it though. I keep forgetting I don't have social media because I keep picking up my phone and I'm like, oh, let me just go on Instagram really quick. It's not there. Again, I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing without my phone. Like, I will have all of this free time, which is insane, because then I'll feel like I have no idea what I want to do with my life. But I guess the possibilities are just endless. With your palm. Okay, we're gonna try the little drink I got. This has 15 grams of protein peptides and 2 grams of sugar, so I'm interested to see how this tastes. Oh, that's carbonated. Okay, but it's really good. I was expecting it to be not good, to be honest, because the drinks that look pretty and all, there's a little aura, typically are a little disappointing. Before we get into our very long study session, I have one of the coolest hacks for us students. If you're one of those students who has to read those long research papers or just articles in general, this is for you. If you've been here long enough, you know that reading and extracting research papers is my greatest weakness. It has been the hardest thing for me throughout my entire college experience, and to be honest, one of the things that just puts me off from it is the amount of pages I have to read. You're telling me I have to read a 30-page paper where the jargon just makes it
10 times harder to understand.
And that is where I ask myself, where has Unriddled been my entire life? This is an AI time-saving tool for any of those who have to read several research papers.
Bro, what?
Wait, are you actually reading a research paper right now?
Yeah, I'm trying. It's like really complicated though.
Well, why don't you just use Unriddled?
What is that?
It helps reading the research article a lot easier. It turns complex language into something easier to understand. I can show it to you. There we go. There's 1 free plan and 3 paid plans, so it's pretty perfect for students.
Cool, I'll try it.
Unriddled has so many cool features. For example, you can ask the document to summarize something at a certain reading level. You can upload your textbook and have it create practice questions for certain chapters. And when you begin writing it, you can click on the plus feature, which generates text based on the context of what's already typed. I'm really sad that I only really have 3 classes left because I would have used the
heck out of this app. I would have been
passing on my classes probably. Thank you again to Unriddled for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back into some work. It's time to lock in. I was extremely tempted to just lay in bed and watch some more Miraculous Ladybug, but that would not be the smart decision. I'm gonna make a little to-do list on these heart-shaped sticky note pads. I also have these cute little ones that say good luck. They're leafy pads. I think they're so cute. I'm gonna place these on my monitor, and every time that I complete a task, I get to take it off. So just a little fun way to get things done. Here we go, 28-minute lecture. Okay, I know what you're thinking. That is one obnoxious keyboard, and that is true, but it also has the ability to make me want to work, and if anything can do that. So if you're like me and constantly need to be stimulated, a clacky keyboard might just be the answer. If you also happen to pick up your phone every other second, just use it to film yourself while studying. Then use the content to post as study content, and wow, you've just fixed 2 problems. 1, your poor grades, and being broke. Nap time. I had to read some pages in my textbook, highlighted through a few things, and then I have to write up a mini paper. I am allowing myself 1 video. Not only is YouTube one of like my happy places, but it's also just how I gain a lot of motivation and how I love to take my little breaks. So obviously I have YouTube on my iPad still. I promise I have not used it at all today, not even like on my monitor or my computer. I'm only doing this because it's my reward. I already saw a Sydney Serena post, and not gonna lie, I'm just feeling her energy right now. I feel like she's so witty. I love how she's kind of like awkward, but in a cute way. We're gonna watch her. God, I feel like my let's get it going. We are back in the laboratory. I have a presentation to work on, which oddly I'm really excited to do because I have this cute Google Docs slide template. Like, look at this. It's like your own little notebook. Also, I suddenly need to use the bathroom. Those would be the 3 words you would describe a girl on her period. I had like this random thought process about how us women have to wear diapers for a week every once a month. Diapers that go up our butts and are itchy. I have yet to pick up my phone. It's still charging, and so I feel like this is the ultimate hack to not use your phone in the morning. Like, just don't charge it overnight. For a glimpse, I did see that some of my favorite YouTubers posted a video together, and I was tempted to watch. But after I finish my presentation, that'll be my treat. For now, I shall use the bathroom. Guys, I will admit, I started watching the videos. It's a collab. There's literally 3 videos, all from some of my favorite YouTubers. When I'm on the toilet, I just can't sit there in silence. So, exceptions. You guys are so crooked. Let me fix you. Much better. As you can see, she did her makeup. I totally forgot that today was a spring concert. So hence the makeup. Everything I thought I was gonna do, can't do, so I'll push that off till tomorrow. But this is due today. Whenever I just like, I'm losing motivation to do things, which I have been for the past few hours, I just need to like switch things up. So I'll take myself from point A to point B. After I finish the slides, I have to present it all. That in itself might take a good while. Guess who's here? You look so mad.
No, I'm like confused.
Welcome to my Cast 394, my experience. That was awful. So a short introduction. My name is Kim. I'm I work here at House Fullerton. My major is obviously Cast and Product Studies with elementary school concentration. My hobbies include content creation. This is going good now. So I want to talk about my placement research. Over the next few days, I went about just as normal as I would. Discovered some new coffee spots and went on hiking trails. And of course with Ernie, as always.
Good.
Really?
That is good.
I like the frosting.
In these outings, I noticed how irrelevant my phone seemed to me. I wasn't constantly checking or doom scrolling, which I am ashamed to say I do that around Ernie sometimes. As I've spent these past few days without social media, it's made a positive contribution to how consistently present I am with my loved ones. These are the people that I make actual memories with, and I can look back on and say, I treasure that moment. So if you're at that family party scrolling on the couch, decide to make the change to engage with someone. Listen to the stories that they have to share. Begin to discover more of what's out there for you. Good morning. We are closely approaching our finish line of 168 hours, and I could not care less. I just mean that I've really been enjoying this time. I think that's a good thing, you know? But I feel like for the past few days, I haven't been testing the waters or anything. I've kind of just been like living my life without it, and it's been fairly easy. So I really want to do this little experiment today and see how long I can go without picking up my phone and how that increases my productivity. So I'm gonna attempt to get through my entire to-do list. I already planned out my to-do list in my life diary. By the way, you guys can order this. Some of you guys asked me where this little diary is from, and it's my own actually, so you guys can go and purchase it in the link down below. Really want to go for a run, so that's what we're going to start off with. Back from my run. Now we're gonna set my timer. I'm loving the no background noise vibes today. Like, just went for my run, nothing, like no thoughts. It was so peaceful. We're gonna set a timer, see how long we can go without picking this up, and I think that I will be surprised to see I can go without my phone for a while. Recently started reading this tiny little self-help book. I was reading it on the toilet, so this is what it's called. It's called Don't Believe Everything You Think. It talks about not thinking. No one has ever told me not to think, but essentially it says that thinking is the root of all of our suffering. When we don't think, we are in a state of happiness, joyfulness, peace. That has been exactly what my entire morning has consisted of. Empty thoughts, and thoughts are okay, but it's when we ponder on those thoughts and think negative things, doubt ourselves in our thoughts, is when the suffering begins. I didn't have any background noise up until this very point. Everything was just silent. When you don't distract your mind with thinking, because even when you're listening to a song, even when you're listening to a podcast, your mind is still thinking about what it's listening to. And so when you don't consume your mind with the act of thinking, then you're suddenly at peace. I think this morning was a great example of that. that getting ready and eating are just so hard to do in silence. You just sit there. So I think that's why in my head I'm like, oh, this silence is awkward, it's uncomfortable, but I'm obviously trying to embrace it a little bit more. Our timer has officially reached 3 hours and 16 minutes without our phone, but I am reaching that midday slump and I need a little pick-me-up to get through this reflection paper that I have to do that I totally forgot I had. So that being said, am I allowing myself one YouTube video? Yes. Solid answer. So do I just watch all of these?
Who are you wearing tonight?
The way Emma Chamberlain is like known by all of these crazy celebrities too. Oh, to be Emma Chamberlain. Where you want to head towards in terms of just like your ending. Oh my gosh, when I turn on the camera. Yesterday was kind of a flop.
I was going up the hill and I fell down. I slipped and the drink went all over my skirt and then I fell again. It was a humbling moment.
Decided I'm just gonna spend another day without social media. Not that I really am like eager to download it, to be honest. Do want to see if anyone actually noticed that I was gone. I don't really think that's gonna be the case. I do think what I want to do moving forward is keeping social media for like the week and then giving it to myself for the weekend as like a treat. It is sunny today, it looks really pretty, and I thought, why not spend it yet again outside, outdoors, and exploring? I thought I would bring a little book with me. So I'm gonna choose from my stack of books, my TBR essentially, to pick a new one, even though I'm literally reading through like 3 different books right now. So I don't think I should start a new book, but none of the books I'm currently reading give off the vibes that I'm feeling right now, which is very much summer. I definitely just want a book that feels like I'm not reading and instead I'm in a movie. Here are our options. Better than the movies, obviously. I think this to me was a clear choice. I also have 5 years. Look at how cute it is. The Flat Chair, which is kind of giving summer vibes. I also forgot about One Last Stop. I've been wanting to read this book just because it's so beautiful. Like, you should be reading it, you know? This might be stupid of me to say, but I am kind of not wanting to read a hardback just because they've just been like really heavy lately and it's a whole different reading experience, let me tell you that. Look how cute these all look together. This is when I would love to have Instagram and ask you guys, pick the book that I'm reading. We don't have that today, so I have to make the decision for myself. And that's really hard. Knowing me, I'll probably sit on this for like 20 minutes, read through a few pages and then decide. But I will see you guys wherever we end up going next. Coffee. Apparently this place is really good. Vietnamese coffee, I believe. Yeah, I'm excited. If you love ube flavored things, this is your drink. It's delicious. I'm gonna pick up some dim sum. I don't know if I'm gonna eat it there or take it to go. Quite a lovely day. A little breezy, but I don't mind it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My favorite pears. I don't like pears in general, but these. Also looking for cactuses. Cactuses.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. This is gonna be quite the trip because yesterday when I tried doing this all by myself, I slipped and fell. Okay, I'm holding this giant camera. People are probably like, that looks fun. Much better. We got dim sum. I have found a new obsession with dim sum. I don't know why as a kid I didn't really like Asian food as much as I do now. I have such an appreciation and love for all types of Asian food. I did get 2 orders of har gow. It's one of my favorites. This is these shrimp rice rolls, I believe. And then these are the 2 orders of my har gow. Delicious. First bite. One more. Cheers. I wouldn't say this is the best dim sum I've had, but it still hits the spot. Food is food. Sometimes I just appreciate it anyways. Trust me. Let's be that girl in the tree. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not fall for that. This feels like so performative, but I kind of love it also. I feel like the main character. Okay, here's the thing. I kind of need your help. Oh, I'm filming.
For film or?
No, not really.
I just also do
Oh,
video work.
period.
Yeah, that's all.
Nice meeting you. You were so nice. Oh my gosh, that was a 10 out of 10 cartwheel, guys. Oh, I feel like an old grandma. I think I've come to the very bold conclusion that I'm okay living life without social media. Bold of me to say because I post on social media and I have a job in it. But what this week has taught me is that life doesn't become boring without social media. You don't miss out on things. In fact, maybe you start to live life a little bit more. Maybe you actually start to do things with your free time. Like, we have missed out on so much of our lives ever since social media became a part of it. I've just always known that it took a toll on my mental health, you know, easily comparing my life to other people, having like a shortened attention span. I don't know. I just want to have more control over my life. I want to live a little bit more in peace and not depend on social media to stimulate my way through life. I want to find interests in other things. I don't know. I think I just want a better life for myself. That doesn't mean that social media is completely terrible. Everyone has a different experience with it, and there are a lot of good things that come out of it, like, you know, bringing awareness to more things that are happening in the world. People create businesses off social media, and so there are a lot of opportunities. And with that being said, it is a sacrifice that I will have to make if I continue to live my life without it. You know, given that I could be growing on Instagram or TikTok, which could expand my audience on YouTube. Like, those are things that other content creators do. It's something I really haven't prioritized doing. As you guys may have noticed, like, I don't post on TikTok ever, very rarely. I've only posted one TikTok probably since like last year. It is a sacrifice I'm willing to make for my well-being, to be honest. I think for now I'm just willing to enjoy life a little bit more. I really want to be more present in these life experiences. So I'm gonna cut up the cameras. I'm just gonna enjoy myself a little bit